Science for Quarter 3, Week 4. Describing motion using distance, time, and speed. Matatag Curriculum, Bansang Makabata, Batang Makabansa, with me, Teacher KMT. Good day, kids! Today, we will learn about describing motion using distance, time, and speed. Here are the possible objectives for today's lesson. Number 1. Define the concepts of distance and time as they relate to motion. Number 2. Familiarize oneself with simple equipment to measure distance and time like a meter stick, ruler, measuring tape, and stopwatch. Number 3. Calculate the speed of a moving object. And number 4. Recognize the importance of having accurate measurements in describing motion. Short review. Show and tell. Tell how the images below relate to the previous lesson learned about forces. Let's start. How these images below relate to the previous lesson learned about forces. Very good! Forces are applied to pushing the broom while sweeping, wiping the table while pulling, and picking up trash and other things. Lesson purpose. Picture analysis. Examine the picture about 10-meter dash, then answer the question that follows. Now let's answer. Number 1. Who do you think will win in this race? Why? Good job! In picture A, the winner will be athlete number 3, while in picture B, the winner will be athlete number 2. Number 2. How do we determine the winner? Correct! The first to reach the finish line will be the winner. Number 3. Have you tried participating in a 100-meter dash or similar races? Good job if you already tried participating in a 100-meter dash or similar races. And still a good job if you have not tried it yet. Number 4. When can we say that a person runs fast? Excellent! A person runs fast if he runs ahead of others in a race. Number 5. Why is understanding the concept of speed important in sports like track and field? Correct! Understanding speed is important in track and field because it directly impacts an athlete's performance, efficiency, and competitive advantage. Unlocking content area vocabulary. Guess the word. What is the word? Correct. Position. Guess the word. Good job. Distance. Guess the word. Great. Time. Guess the word. Very good. Speed. Guess the word. Correct. Measure. Guess the word. Good job. Frame of reference. Guess the word. Great. Meters per second. Now let us learn their meaning. Number 1, position. A place or point where something or someone is located or has been placed in relation to other things. Number 2, distance. Describes the length of the path traveled by a person or object from the initial position to the final position. Describes how far a moving object or person has traveled. Number 3, time. Is the duration of an event. Number 4, speed. Describes how fast or slow an object or person has traveled. Number 5, measure. Quantifying the length, width, and many more quantities. Number 6, frame of reference. A set of coordinates that can be used to determine the position and motion of an object. Number 7, meters per second. A common unit for measuring speed in the International System of Units. Let us now proceed to situation analysis. Who wins? Take a look at the picture. Jermaine and Jervin are classmates and decided to race from one end of the basketball court at their school to the other end. Jermaine reached the other end in 10 seconds, while Jervin took 12 seconds. Who won? Good job! With the same distance traveled and different travel times, the winner is the one who traveled in a shorter time. Therefore, Jermaine won the race. Motion is defined as the change in position from a reference point. For you to easily understand what motion is, let us understand the picture. Let's try to answer question number 1. What is a reference point in the context of motion? Great! A reference point is a stationary object or place that is used to determine if an object has moved or not. It can also be the starting point or origin for measuring motion. In this picture, the reference point will be the tree because it is not moving. Now, this is what happened after 10 seconds. Let's answer question number 2. Why is it important to have a reference point when describing the motion of an object? Correct. When describing the motion of an object, it is important to have a reference point to have a basis for the change in the object's position. For example, in the picture at the right, the boy's motion can be observed clearly because of his change in position relative to the tree, our reference point in this situation. Number 3. How do we select a suitable reference point for describing the motion of an object? Great! We select a suitable reference point for describing an object's motion by choosing an object in the environment that is fixed on the ground or that is stationary and does not move. Number 4. Can you think of examples where different reference points might be chosen to describe the same motion? Good job! Examples of reference points include a tree, a sign, or a building. The motion of a person or an object can be described using the concepts of distance, time, and speed. Distance is a measure of how far 2 points are from each other. It can be measured using a ruler, a meter stick, or a tape measure. Time is a measure of the duration of an event taking place. It can be measured with a watch or stopwatch. Speed is a measure of how fast an object moves. How do you compute speed? For computing speed, let us follow the following steps below. Number 1. Determine the distance. Measure the total path length covered by the object. This could be the length of a racetrack, the distance a car travels, or any other relevant measurement. Use appropriate units such as meters or kilometers. Number 2. Determine the time. Measure the duration it takes for the object to cover the specified distance. Use a stopwatch, timer, or any other timekeeping device. Time is typically measured in seconds, minutes, or hours. Number 3. Apply the formula. Letter A. Use the formula for speed. Speed equals distance divided by time. Letter B. Substitute the measured values of distance and time into the formula. Letter C. Calculate the speed. Letter D. Perform the calculation to find the speed. Ensure that the units are consistent. Letter E. To compute speed, divide the distance traveled by the time it takes to travel the distance. In symbols, S equals D divided by T. To easily remember the speed formula, we present it using the triangle at the right. On the triangle's base in the bottom left, we put speed and time in the bottom right, while in the upper corner, we put distance. Number 4. Expressing the result. Report the calculated speed in the appropriate units. Common units for speed include meters per second or kilometers per hour, depending on the context. Additionally, in real-world scenarios, choosing an appropriate reference point and a coordinate system is crucial when measuring distance and time, especially for moving objects. The choice of reference point can affect how speed is perceived and measured. Work example. Steps to solve word problems. Number 1. Read and understand the problem. Number 2. Identify what is known or given values, and unknown or what is asked. Number 3. Determine the formula to use in computing the unknown. Number 4. Substitute the given values in the formula. Number 5. Write the final answer with the correct unit of measure. Problem solving. Motion problems. Let's answer the sample problems below. Number 1. A female palarong pambansa sprinter from Negros Oriental finished the 100-meter dash competition in 10 seconds. What was her speed? This is how we are going to answer the problem. First, identify what is known. Second, identify what is unknown. Third, write the formula. Fourth, substitute the given values in the formula. And fifth, write the final answer with the correct unit of measure. Now let us try to answer number 1. Identify what is known. Good job! Distance equals 100 meters. Time equals 10 seconds. Now let us try to answer number 2. Identify what is unknown. Great! Speed. Now let us try to answer number 3. Write the formula. Good job! The formula for speed is speed equals distance divided by time. How about number 4? Substitute the given values in the formula. Correct! Speed equals 100 meters divided by 10 seconds. And the last part, write the final answer with the correct unit of measure. Good job! Speed equals 10 meters per second. Number 2. Recess time is almost over, so a grade 4 pupil walks fast from the canteen to her classroom for 20 seconds. Her classroom is 10 meters from the canteen. How fast did she walk? Now let's answer. First, let us identify what is known. Second, identify what is unknown. Third, write the formula. Fourth, substitute the given values in the formula. And fifth, write the final answer with the correct unit of measure. Now let's proceed to number 1.
What is known?
Excellent! Distance equals 10 meters. Time equals 20 seconds. Number 2. Identify what is unknown. Very good. Speed. Number 3. Write the formula. The formula for speed is speed equals distance divided by time. Number 4. Substitute the given values in the formula. Good job! Speed equals 10 meters divided by 20 seconds. And last, write the final answer with the correct unit of measure. Great! Speed equals 0.5 meter per second. Lesson activity. Problem solving, motion problems. Let's answer the sample problems below. Number 1. The Philippine eagle is the national bird of the Philippines. If it can travel 100 kilometers in 1 hour, what is its speed? Take your time in answering. Let's answer number 1. Identify what is known. Good job! Distance equals 100 kilometers. Time equals 1 hour. Number 2. Identify what is unknown. Great! Speed. Number 3. Write the formula. Great! Speed equals distance divided by time. Number 4. Substitute the given values in the formula. Good job! Speed equals 100 kilometers divided by 1 hour. And number 5, write the final answer with the correct unit of measure. Amazing! Speed equals 100 kilometers per hour. Number 2. The Philippine tarsier is famous for being the smallest monkey in the world. These tiny creatures like to stay high up in the trees and jump from branch to branch in the jungle. They can travel 20 kilometers in 0.5 hour. Determine its speed. Take your time in answering. Now let's answer number 1. Identify what is known. Very good. Distance equals 20 kilometers and time equals 0.5 hour. Number 2. Identify what is unknown. Great! Speed. Number 3. Write the formula. Good job! Speed equals distance divided by time. Number 4. Substitute the given values in the formula. Correct! Speed equals 20 kilometers divided by 0.5 hour. And number 5, write the final answer with the correct unit of measure. Good job! Speed equals 40 kilometers per second. Activities. These activities are to be guided by your actual teacher. Learners' takeaways. Concept mapping. Make a concept map about how motion is described in this lesson. Let's start. Describing motion can be done by using motion concepts such as travel time, distance, and speed. For travel time, how long did it take? The formula will be time equals distance divided by speed. For distance, how far? The formula will be distance equals speed multiply time. And for speed, how fast? The formula will be speed equals distance divided by time. While for motion graphs, we have distance versus time graphs and other graphs. Reflection on learning. This reflection on learning is to be guided by your actual teacher. Evaluating learning. First part, multiple choice. Carefully read the questions below. Choose the correct answer from the choices below each question and circle the letter corresponding to the correct answer. Number 1. Which tool is best suited to precisely measure the distance traveled by a moving object? Letter A, calculator. Letter B, clock. Letter C, meter stick. Or letter D, stopwatch. What is the correct answer? Correct. The correct answer is letter C, meter stick. Number 2. Which of the following measures how far 2 points are from each other? Letter A, distance. Letter B, graph. Letter C, speed. Or letter D, time. What is the correct answer? Very good. The correct answer is letter A, distance. Number 3. The measure of the duration of an event taking place is called letter A, distance. Letter B, graph. Letter C, speed. Or letter D, time. What is the correct answer? Good job! The correct answer is letter D, time. Number 4. What is its speed if a bird flies 100 meters in 50 seconds? Letter A, 2 meters per second. Letter B, 5 meters per second. Letter C, 10 meters per second. Letter D, 50 meters per second. What is the correct answer? Excellent! The correct answer is letter A, 2 meters per second. Number 5. Kat walks to the canteen that is 10 meters away from her classroom for 10 seconds. What is her speed? Letter A, 1 meter per second. Letter B, 2 meters per second. Letter C, 5 meters per second. Letter D, 10 meters per second. What is the correct answer? Great! The correct answer is letter A, 1 meter per second. Let us now proceed to part 2, essay. Read carefully the situation below. Answer the given question based on the rubric. Observe proper punctuation, capitalization, and spelling. In speed contests like a 100-meter sprint race, athletes do their best to speed up and win the contest. Sometimes the difference is only a matter of few milliseconds. In these events, why is it important to have accurate measurements when describing motion? What will be your answer? Excellent! In speed contests, accurate measurements of motion are required to ensure fairness and safety of athletes. They provide a reliable basis for determining winners and setting records. Rubric for rating the answer. Well done, kids! What have we learned today? Today, we'll learn about that the motion of a person or an object can be described using the concept of distance, time, and speed. Distance is a measure of how far 2 points are from each other. It can be measured using a ruler, a meter stick, or a tape measure. Time is a measure of the duration of an event taking place. It can be measured with a watch or stopwatch. Speed is a measure of how fast an object moves. Here are the formulas. For speed, we have speed equals distance divided by time. Distance equals speed multiplied by time. And time equals distance divided by speed. Kids, thank you for listening. I hope you have learned. Please do not forget to click the like, share, and subscribe.